Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to the African Caribbean Tribe and Culture Network. If this is your first time here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification buttons. Now, honestly, I don't want to do a topic about Carthey. However, it's what's driven YouTube. That's why I'm doing this video. So, one thing I want to say on this video again, Renee started this petition, right? Rennie, is it Rennie? I'm trying to get a Gambian accent to call it the proper way. Rennie. Yeah. So she started it. She got almost 850 people who signed it. Yes, but the thing is, honest truth is, I do not personally think it will help. If hold on, guys, to listen to me. All because if Carthey has this kind of confidence that she posts on a wall, say, "Hey, I am not getting deported, but I am gonna be here more than for more years in the Gambia." Okay, you see, this is not the way we were taught in school to write English. Gonna, it's not there. We don't use the word for, but this I come back to why I'm saying this stuff. And see here, ty. I don't know what's that. She's trying to say thank you, but this is she's speaking to American people. But this lady here, I'm gonna come to a video recommend something that Carthey should do. Right? She should do because of what she's going about and talking about people who doesn't understand English, that kind of thing. They don't speak properly. But at Carthey, I want you to understand a couple of things that will happen. Please, I don't hate her. I want her to be successful. I want the best for her. The thing I'm trying to say, we are human beings. We have to like to love and respect each other. You guys have been in America. You guys have seen riots when they open, when it happened. You see police come there, they take control, they do what they have to do. In Africa, it's a different kind of ball game. The thing I want you guys to understand, the president of Gambia now. Why I'm always coming back to this, because when Gambia going to have the next election, these things going to come up because it's getting so much heated debate within the Gambian community that they're allowing such people like Carthey to disrespect them. And I know Gambians, they're Muslim people, they're religious, they don't mess around and insult them in certain ways. As you can say the truth, but be mindful of what you say. And this is why Rennie has this petition going. But the problem I'm saying to you, I'm not too sure if this is going to hold, because if somebody like Carthey has so much confidence like this, it's telling me and sending something to me. She has somebody in the Gambian government, or she knows somebody inside the Gambian government that's giving her the green light, or not stopping her to do what she has to do. Well, I don't want her to be deported. I just want her to tell her to say, "Hey, what you doing? Don't go and say any other stuff. Come back and plan, and let the Gambian government or something put it on the newspaper, put a press release. Say if anybody comes to here and doing something, should respect the people here and respect the culture, what they're doing." But I haven't seen anything. I know there's one time there's something came up, but guys, this is because it's gonna get out of hands, and you people at Carthey supporters, you're gonna be saying, "Oh, this is what happened to Africa," but you guys not saying, "Back off, slow down." This all the people talking about it. Listen to this one. Listen to this lady here.
Carthey's behavior and Carthey's mindset is not going to be accepted in Africa. It's not going to be accepted in Gambia and no other African country. Okay, it is basically not going to be accepted in the continent. So I want you guys to understand that Carthey's YouTube page is filled with hate. I can see truths I can see truths in some of the things that she tries to showcase, okay? But the hate in her is covering those truths, is covering that love that she claims to have for us.
Right. I just played a lot of different people, and this is not just Gambians. This is sending signals to other West African countries and other East Africa. It's sending signal around Africa. Let me remind you back. Was it when was it? It was in 97, 98, or something. I know a lot of Sierra Leoneans were going back to Gambian, and they were asking. They were not given so much freedom. They would need to have papers to live there. I know Carthey Gambian changed their rules and regulation. It was during German time, and they say, "Oh, you have when you come here, you're gonna live here and do what you're gonna do, creating jobs and everything." Which, yeah, everywhere around the world they have that kind of rules. But this is gonna affect Carthey in the long run. You creating jobs there, you invest in there. If those people start burning down your building or taking your stuff away from you and doing crazy stuff. When German was there, stealing was control. But now, when Buhari is there, or what? Not Buhari. What's the president's name again? Barrow was there. It's kind of different, and people start going back to the normal way of doing stuff. That's what I'm saying. Look at this girl. What she says here, and let's go back to the next one here. This other lady here. Just listen to what she says.
Carthey could have been scammed in the Gambia. Most black people from the developed world look upon West Africans as scammers, which is bad. But me personally, I'm UK born, was scammed by American men, people in California. I was scammed by them. I don't think all people from America are bad because certain people saw the kind-heartedness in me and disrespected me. You know what I mean? I can't say it's all African Americans. But you do, but she's gone over to Africa with a mindset of I'm better than the Africans, and that I saw that, but I said no, I wouldn't even do that. When I go anywhere in the world, I'm just like you. If we're in the hood, we're in the hood. If we're in the posh area, we're in the posh area.
So that's another view, and this is gonna take everything by storm. And if you support Carthey, please support her. Do what you're gonna do. Say, girl, go and trust me. I want to talk to her mother and say, what kind of child did you raise up? Trust me. I'm gonna guarantee you that Carthey doesn't have a good relationship with her family by the way she talks and the way she deals with stuff. Because if anybody in Africa, born and raised in Africa, speak like that or act like that, trust me, your family they're not gonna disown you, but they're gonna look at you where you came from. Even with Paul, we don't talk to people disrespectful. Even if we don't have things to eat, we don't act this kind of way. We try to content ourselves and behave ourselves. Let's look at this other lady. What she says as well. That's why I keep telling you, this thing is getting heated up, and a lot of people saying different stuff. Here you go again. See what this other lady says.
There. Another thing too, you're dishonest, and I don't like that because. And I don't want to take this personal, but because I'm a part of the human race and because I have respect and love for people, I'll take it on as though I am Gambian. Because if I saw this video as a Gambian, I'd be very pissed off. Here's the other thing that I don't like about the video or about your intentions and your heart. Is that you painted the picture, you kept saying, oh, you know, Americans, diaspora, I'm trying to tell you this and warn you before you come out here thinking that people are really smiling because it's a smiling coast and you're doing all this sarcasm and stuff like that. You didn't do the video to warn or help Americans who might be coming to Gambia. You did the video because you're bitter and you're angry. And that's what you should have just said. Don't be disingenuous. Just say, you know what? I'm so pissed off right now, guys. I was scammed out of my $1,000 or how many ever money it was. I had to cuss off a girl today because she...
Right. Coming back, I just want to let everybody know is like, listen, Carthey will stay there in Gambia, as she says, for 4 more years. But that 4 more years, I don't know when it's Gambia's next election. I'm always saying towards the next election. Africa election, it's not a nice place to be. She might have flown away. She might have come to America, cool down, and do our business and everything. But let's remember, when the governments change in Africa, everything change. So even if you have a property, if you have something there, they say, hey, who wants this? Who you bought it to? Where you got this stuff from? And they're going to look at it. Oh, one, you were not born in Gambia. Two, they understand, yeah, you came here and everything. But trying to come back and beat back to the motherland and what you're doing. And all those old people watching your videos in Gambian. One thing in the African culture, we respect the old people. When you talk and you say stuff, they feel offended because you say they've been having independence, they've had everything for many years. They sit down, they're not doing anything, they don't do nothing. And I keep saying this over and over again. If the world has one world currency, the world will become level. Most people don't want to live in America. They don't want to live in England. They don't want to live in Canada. They'll go back to Africa. Who wants to live in the cold? Who wants to live in the snow? It's all because of the value of the currency. That's why people find themselves here. And if you look back, some people fighting say, okay, the only way they can stop poverty and do everything, they have one world currency. And that way people can go around and do everything they want to do. So let's accept Africa for the way. Most African country, no African country you're going to see, they say, oh, we have independence for 100 years now. Even if they have independence for 100 years, trust me, they've been suppressed by the Western world, that any little things you do, they're going to devalue your money. They know they're not going to invest a lot of things in there. Let me remember back when people were coming here, they say, oh, come over here, come to the Western world, come to the Western world. We have good things, we have jobs. They were finding people to come over here, taking them still from Africa to come and work. When they end slavery, people come in the 70s, 80s. Those African people were coming. At the time, there was no visa to come to England, America, those places. People were coming here easily. But because they look at, oh, we started this stuff, inviting people to come over here, make them live like normal and everything. That they think it's something that they cannot control. Now, if we want to go back and look at this stuff, the immigration in the UK, right? It's making a big amount of money on people coming to the country. In America, it's a big amount of money as well. And guess what? All the system is in place because what Carthey was saying, I'm coming there to change people and everything. No, people coming here to become wiser, and then they're going back and they're finding a little way to do the things. So if you want to change in Gambia, you want to do something in Gambia, start in your little way. But the way you're going with it, the way you want to say you're going to come on YouTube and talk all this stuff, that kind of change you want to change, it starts from the head up, from the president coming down to the people. Africa is not hard to develop and maintain. If the Western world can leave Africa alone and don't suppress them and say, we need this amount of money, we're going to do this amount of things, trust me, they'll find a way. Or don't give them no money. Say, you guys go and find a way to live. Nobody gave England and America money back in the days when they were developing. I believe Africans can be able to find a way to survive and develop themselves because they're looking at it. They used to say, oh, let's go and loan some money. The easy lifestyle. Government doesn't have money. Let's go and loan some money. And that's what affects Africa. And when you loan some money, you know exactly your currency is going to be devalued. All those stuff going to happen. So please, if you are a Carthey supporter, this is not I want her to be successful. I want her to live there, get married and live and be happy and have kids and all those stuff in Gambia. But the problem is when things go bad and worst, and I'm telling you guys, it's going to happen. And you guys are going to come back and say, yes, I told you. It's going to happen. These are things that are going to happen in election times. And Earth will run away from there. But trust me, people are watching her. People are watching her. They're waiting. And people will say, oh, because this person was in the minister of this, then they knew exactly what happened. They're going to go against themselves. Right now, there's a kind of, Athkachi has created some kind of combustion within the Gambian community. People who say, yeah, what she's saying is true, or whatever she's saying is not true. She's insulting. And that's going to get worse. And there's some other things I don't want to say here because I respect African culture that they could do. So please talk to her, and find a way and try to stop. Don't be so confident and say, hey, I'm not gonna be deported. They're not gonna deport you. Nobody wants to deport you from Africa. But the thing is, you might have to run away with your own 2 legs and find the next flight. You don't even know how to escape from Africa. You say, when is the next flight? Maybe the next destination might have to be Senegal. And you might have to go through boat to get you out from Gambia. When it's really go bad. Please, love one another and be happy. Take care, guys.